What up, y'all? It's your boy G to the B. And listen, we got a good hot topic today, man. We talking about our president, y'all. The orange guy, Mr. Trump. Yeah, welcome. So, we hear lately everything he's talking about with the Capitol and all of the crime rates and everything he's trying to change and fix, whatever stuff that's been going on for years and years and years. They only been counting the data back 25 years, so that's about the as far as they got paperwork on it. But not only that, all of the crime going on all over the country. Why we worried about the Capitol, all right? So earlier this year, the president signed an executive order creating a DC Safe and Beautiful Task Force and called it an increase in law enforcement in public areas and beautiful parks and stuff to be able to keep the Capitol safe, keep it nice, keep it pretty, make it nice, make it pretty. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never been, so I don't know what it look like. But anyway, that's his whole point and objective, right? But if that's your case, do it for the whole country. Why are you so focused on the Capitol? It's the reason why you so focused on the Capitol. And I'm going to put a little bit of that into this video. Stay tuned. For me and my boy Baker, we going to do it on an off the charts late night. Man, we going to make this topic hot. But let's get into this video. Let's listen to Trump, man. And we're going to get a little bit of knowledge about it. Meet me in the comment section. We're going to talk about this one, y'all.
And placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control, and you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that. Very good people, but they're tough, and they know what's happening, and they've done it before. In addition, I'm deploying the National Guard to help reestablish law, order, and public safety. And I understand a lot of you tend to be on the liberal side, but you don't want to get mugged and raped and shot and killed. And you all know people and friends of yours that happened. And so you can be anything you want, but you want to have safety in the streets. You want to be able to leave your apartment or your house where you live and feel safe and go into a store to buy a newspaper or buy something. And you don't have that now. The murder rate in Washington today is higher than that of Bogota, Colombia, Mexico City, some of the places that you hear about as being the worst places on earth, much higher. This is much higher. The number of car thefts has doubled over the past 5 years, and the number of carjackings has more than tripled. Murders in 2023 reached the highest rate probably ever. They say 25 years, but they don't know what that means because...
So my whole take on this whole thing, man, is this is not nothing to do with trying to control the crime or anything that's going on in the Capitol. I feel like it's a way for Trump to be able to control the Capitol. It's a way for Trump to be able to militarize the Capitol to the best of his ability because he plans on not leaving office. So when he refers to all these different groups that talks about how they've done it before and they've done it's all the same politicians and people that's been following for years that help him build the border up, which is, yeah, it did kind of stop a little bit from trafficking and everything coming in, but it still happens, man. It still happens, so it didn't stop it. So his whole end game is to not leave office, man. That's the same thing what he was trying to initiate when in 2022 when he was talking about Project 2025, where basically he wants to go to the point where it's only one president, and he's trying to get all the politicians and everybody to follow up under him and go under his guidance. Some of his ways of believing and doing things, I could get it, but this ain't the way to go. We can't change the Constitution or change things just because of the way he thinks. Now, let's talk about crime. You talk about crime rates, man. I got this pulled up right here, and crime rates in the country. Number one is Memphis, Tennessee. Number two is Cleveland, Ohio. Number three is Toledo, Ohio. We got Dayton sitting at number 12. That means in the state of Ohio alone, there is 5 cities that is in the top 20 for crime rates. And this is talking about carjacking, murders, gangs, violence, mugs, robberies, anything. So we're not even going to get into talk about Nashville, Tennessee, or talk about Salt Lake, Utah. I just feel like the Capitol is like not the top priority when you talk about crime. So therefore, it's more of a mask thing for him to cover up other things that he has going on. And a lot of people is not woke enough to be able to see it because they don't read between the lines. I found myself lost into a lot of it before. But once you start reading and once you start really paying attention to the stuff that these people is talking about, you will really understand it, man. So the whole point is what he's talking about is it's not to help protect the Capitol. I feel like he's trying to build his fort so when it's time to go, he's going to go out with a bang. If he's not going to walk out of there easily, going to have to peel him out of there the same way we did before. And when he talk about those people that we know, those are the people he's talking about. He's talking about the ones that sat and raided inside of that office, man. And he just basically letting us know that it's going to happen again. So let's all be smart about this, man. Pay attention to it. And we all know how he do. So we're going to keep on demanding him to release those files because that's what we want to know about, them Epstein files. Holla. Moral of the story, the Capitol ain't the problem. The whole country is the problem, man. All kinds of states, stuff, cities all over the country with crime rates and stuff. We're not worried about these other countries. I don't care about what they doing over there in Baghdad or in Mexico. That ain't my country. I ain't worried about their crime rates. What they got going on, that's what they got going on. Fix our crime all over our country. Worry about in our cities, in our hoods, and everywhere we at, where we can't eat, we can't go to the store, we can't do this stuff on a daily basis. And you think I'm worried about the Capitol? No, come here. Come here where my kids can't go play at. Come here where my kids can't go and enjoy walking up the street to the library where I got to walk around and protect them like I'm some police officer. Yes, I'm a father. I got to do that regardless. That's my job. But why do I have to live in a place in a society where they cannot be safe, where our president is only concerned and worried about the Capitol? Come on, people. Wake up now. Till next time. G to the B out, baby.